Hey there, legendary ladies of LeadHERship Global. I've got some great news for you. We've just done an upgrade on your LeadHERship Global Chrome extension. I've had a great chat to Colleen, and we're very excited to show you some really cool new features. The purpose of this video, though, is just to make sure that you have got the basics down and that you're getting the basic usage from it. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to show you some cool things about it. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to install it, just in case you haven't installed it yet. But what I want you to do is I want you to just make sure that a couple of things are in place. So first of all, when I open the Chrome extension, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to please go to this button over here. It is Valentine's Day, so the way you can choose it is these two people looking longingly into each other's eyes, this little icon. It's called Match Me. And for those of you who've been using this Chrome extension, you'll notice these really cool new icons, all in the LeadHERship Global colors. It's just looking so nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Anyway, enough about the aesthetics. Let's get down to business. So here's the LeadHERship Global members list. If you don't see this, please tell Colleen. She'll make sure that you're in this community. So when I click on this now, okay, and I go into that community, it's going to show me all of the other LeadHERship Global members. And if I scroll to the bottom, it'll actually say there's 1 to 10 of 289. All right. So once again, I want you to make sure that you always begin by clicking this Match Me button, because when you do, you tell the system and tell the community and tell Colleen who it is you want to be introduced to. If we don't know who you want to meet, then it becomes very difficult to make an introduction for you. So in 600 words or less, please tell us in plain English who you are looking to get in front of. And there are some tricks, and Colleen can help you through it, or some of the other more advanced users of the tool will be able to help you get it going a little bit better. But you've got to put a good target audience in here. And it's very important that target audience is specific and very clearly defined. It can't be too general. So that's little Match Me. So you've clicked on Match Me and you've updated it. Really important. That's the first thing that you do. Now the system knows who it is that you want to meet, and you'll start seeing 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. You'll start to see some scores next to their names. Oops, there's a 9 out of 10 and there's an 8 out of 10. So what do these scores mean? Well, let's take Bob Sayers and Lisa and Jennifer. They're all rated 2 out of 10. It doesn't mean that Jennifer is a 2 out of 10 personality. It's not rating her personality. Okay, let me just get that clear. What it's doing is it's actually suggesting that I don't make Jennifer a priority to have a meeting with just yet, because she doesn't directly fit my criteria. Now, let me get this straight. Jennifer is amazing. I've met her and she's got 144 trusted connections. So you definitely want to meet Jennifer. All this 2 out of 10 is saying is it's just saying she doesn't specifically meet the criteria of the people that you want to meet. So if you want to meet an accountant, and that is your primary target market, chartered accountants, then it's going to rate them low if they're not chartered accountants. So I'm looking to meet people that own groups or run communities. And guess what? Colleen Chesley comes up as 9 out of 10. And if you move your mouse over it, it tells you why she's a 9 out of 10. And that's exactly correct, because Colleen is exactly the kind of person that I want to meet. So it's rated to highly. And it's showing me as well that I should meet Stephanie as well. And if I mouse over, it tells me. So this is Stephanie, I think you're going to hear from me soon. I'm probably going to ask for a meeting to meet you. So what you can do is you scroll down, and if it says question mark out of 10, it means it hasn't run the scores yet. You click this little spinner icon and it'll start running the scores one by one. In other words, it's going to go through, it's looking at their LinkedIn profile, and it's basically saying, is this a good meeting for you? If it is, score highly. If it is not, score them low. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So immediately you can start getting some quick wins simply by scanning through the LeadHERship Global list, running your scores and booking one-on-ones. How do you book those one-on-ones? Well, if I want to meet Andrea Young, because she's a 7 out of 10, and it tells me why if I mouse over. Okay, if I want to meet Andrea, then I can go to her, view her LinkedIn profile, and I can do one of two things. I can either ask Colleen to introduce me or somebody to introduce me, or I can just reach out to her cold and say, hi, Andrea, you're part of LeadHERship Global. I'm part of LeadHERship Global. We're both part of the LeadHERship Global family. Why don't we book a one-on-one? And you know what? That's absolutely fine. You can do that. Normally, you never reach out to somebody cold. You always ask for an introduction. And the way that you would do that is you would move the mouse over to the handshake and it says request an introduction to Andrea from Kim or Linda or Katie or Colleen. So I know these four ladies and I can ask them to introduce me to Andrea so it's not a cold outreach. Does that make sense? You can still reach out to Andrea cold because you're both part of the LeadHERship Global family, but if you would prefer to be introduced, then rather ask for an introduction. It's just a better way of doing it. Now, what does this mean? It means you can start booking meeting very quickly and getting referrals straight away. We know how high caliber these ladies are in LeadHERship Global. So whoever you meet, even if they're a low score, you're still going to have an incredible meeting with them. And that's what I want to reiterate. So the second thing I want to show you is meet people with lots of trusted connections. Jennifer is somebody you want to meet. Even though she might be a 2 out of 10 in scoring, she knows a lot of people. Now, these are real people. They're not LinkedIn connections. LinkedIn connections are useless. These are 144 people that Jennifer knows and trusts. And you'll also notice that Jennifer has got three what are called golden recommendations. In other words, Dan Andrews, Colleen Chesley, and Kim Woods, three people have put their name to the fact that Jennifer is a good person. You can work with her. Now, this means Jen has a lot of credibility. She's got great credibility and she's definitely worth meeting. So all the ladies are worth meeting. It's just nice when they've got a lot of trusted connections, and you will learn over time how to add your trusted connections and create your own private network within the LeadHERship Global Chrome extension. Because when you build your private network, it helps everybody else within LeadHERship Global turbocharge their connections. All right, and their request for introductions and their referrals. I'm just going to show you one or two other things just to quickly whet your appetite, because there's a lot you can learn from this, but I just want you to be really excited. So once again, you're going to install the Chrome extension. You're going to click on this little face. You're going to fill out Match Me. You're going to look at your scores, and you're going to book on one-on-ones. You can also start building your own trusted connections. And as you do that, you will start to see live community activity on your dashboard, which is the cute little house button. Okay, the community activity in real time shows who else has been adding people. So I can see a few minutes ago, Mary added Lisa Richardson, Mary added Mike, Mary added Mark, Mary added Clara. Mary's been on fire in the last few minutes. You can also see SJ added Donna, and it's been scoring. Boom, you see there's an 8 out of 10? Just by scanning, a few minutes ago, Mary added Nathan. All I need to do if I want to meet Nathan, because he's an 8 out of 10, he's the right person for me to meet, all I need to do is click this little button over here, request an introduction to Nathan, give Mary a reason why I want to meet Nathan, and she will introduce me. It's beautiful and very, very effective and helps you turbocharge your introductions. So there's a lot more to it, and you might need a bit more training, but I want to give you the basics to get you excited. Okay, if you have not installed it yet, I'm going to quickly run you through the installation process. I'm going to remove this from Chrome, and then I'm going to show you very quickly how to get started. Okay, we will give you this link. Please ask Colleen if you don't have the link to the Chrome store. It only works on Google Chrome at the moment. We will eventually get a Safari, but you'll need to use Google Chrome. So sorry if you're a Mac user, you'll have to just and use your hated Chrome. But for us, the rest of us, we really like Chrome. So for the rest of us, that's great. So what you'll do is you'll just go to the LeadHERship Global page and you click Add to Chrome. The entire process takes less than 10 seconds. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If I was in America or I was overseas right now, if you're in a fast Wi-Fi place, this will literally take less than 5 seconds. So you just got to, oh, I forgot to put add extension. Okay, that's my fault. There you go. You see, I'm not perfect either. You've got to click the button that says add extension. There we go. Now it's working. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, there you go. If you want to pause this video, you're welcome. But what I'm going to want you to do is click on this little puzzle piece. It'll create a little puzzle piece icon. And next to LeadHERship Global here, you'll see a little pin icon. You click on the pin. So feel free to pause this video if you need to get it installed. So click the pin icon. You'll see the LeadHERship Global logo. Now click on the LeadHERship Global logo. And what will happen is it's going to take you to a button to say proceed to LinkedIn. Okay, so you just click on the logo, click on proceed to LinkedIn. Make sure you're logged into LinkedIn. If you're not logged into LinkedIn, it's just going to throw up an error. Okay, so make sure you're logged into LinkedIn. It's going to take you to your LinkedIn profile, and you will see this pop up over here. It'll say, is this you? Okay, you can move this up and down if you want to get rid of it. Click on, is this you? And you should see your smiling face back at you. There's a big button that says, yes, this is me. Yes, this is me. There's another button that says, yes, this is me. Our privacy policy is clear. You own your own data. Important to know that. Yes, this is me. And within a few seconds, that's it. I'm logged in. Done. And now you can do what I showed you at the beginning of this video. It will take a few seconds to pull the data. You can see it's starting to pull the data there already, and it's starting to pull, it's running scores, and boom, off I go. Guys, this is going to really, really help you turbocharge your connections. So all I'm suggesting you do is get the basics set up, and as you get more and more excited, we'll then show you more and more advanced features, such as how to create your own network, build your own trusted connections, and be seen as somebody that's really trusted in the community and build that reputation. Enjoy, and once again, congratulations on making an excellent decision to join LeadHERship Global.